Hai, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So for this video, kita akan tengok chapter 10, carboxylic acid. And here are the learning outcome for this video. Kita akan tengok part introduction and naming. Okay, so for carboxylic acid, dia mestilah ada carboxyl group. So mesti ada C double bond O, OH ataupun COOH. Okay, so it can be written kalau expanded begini, ataupun you can also write in simple form COOH. So this R can be alkyl group ataupun aryl group. Okay, so kalau R tu adalah hydrogen ataupun alkyl group, kamu akan dapat, so ini contoh bentanoic acid. Why met? Because you only have one carbon. So basically kita just gantikan, kalau satu carbon, instead of methane, kita gantikan nama belakang dia dengan bentanoic acid. And kalau dua carbon, 1, 2, it will be ethanoic acid. Okay, so carbon 1 always dekat C double bond O. Itu adalah the highest priority. And then if you have 1, 2, 3 carbon, it will be propanoic acid. Next, kalau kita ada alkyl group, itu adalah aryl, means ada benzene ring attached to the C double bond OOH. So dia akan jadi benzoic acid. Okay, so take note that the longest chain mesti include the carboxyl group, mesti ada C double bond O, OH. Okay, carboxyl group tu mesti at the end of the chain sebab dia mesti numbered carbon 1, always carbon 1. Kalau ada dua carboxyl group, so dia mesti di hujung dan hujung lagi satu. So dia mesti at each end. If you want to name the compound, biasanya kita akan gantikan alkane tu, contoh methane, jadi bentanoic acid. So here are some IUPAC name and common name untuk carboxylic acid. So kalau bentanoic acid, kita panggil common name dia adalah formic acid. And ethanoic acid, 1, 2 carbon, dia adalah acetic acid. And then kalau ada 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, it is propanoic acid ataupun common name dia propionic acid. And kalau ada 4 carbon, so you call it as butanoic acid ataupun butyric acid. And kalau ada 5 carbon, it is pentanoic acid or valeric acid. Okay, so as I mentioned before, kita akan consider this priority list. Okay, so kita dah jumpa priority list ni in previous chapter, and we know that the highest priority adalah carboxyl group. So if any of the carbon chain ada COOH instead of other substituent, so ini akan jadi the parent chain. So let's have a look at this example. So this is the parent chain sebab ada C double bond OOH, and this one akan jadi carbon 1. So you have 5 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this methyl dengan bromo as substituent. So the name will be 4-bromo-3-methyl bentanoic acid. Next, kita ada this example. Ini COOH and carbon 1 start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you have OH. So ini sebagai substituent. So dia akan jadi name 5-hydroxy. So 5-hydroxy hexanoic acid. And then next kita ada, ni dia punya carboxyl group, and the longest chain is here. Okay, you have 6 carbon, but in this case you ada C double bond C. So highest priority kita akan consider ini. So dia akan jadi hexanoic acid, and you have methyl at 5th carbon. So dia akan jadi 5-methyl 3-hexanoic acid. Okay, next kita ada 2 carboxyl group present. So macam mana kita nak bagi naming? Dia akan jadi alkane dioic acid. So contoh kalau pentane ada 5 carbon kan, dia akan jadi pentane dioic acid. Okay, so kita akan ambil nama alkane tersebut, contoh butane dioic acid, begitu. And for this example, you have 5 carbon. So COOH at each end, di hujung dan di hujung, carbon 1 dan carbon 5, dia mesti di hujung sekali, and it will be pentane dioic acid. Okay, so dia bukan bentanoic, dia pentane dioic acid. And boleh juga kamu tulis 1,5-pentane dioic acid. Okay, so next kita ada 6 carbon, and for this one kita nak numberkan carbon start from left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sampai 6 carbon, and at the 3rd carbon you have methyl. So this is the name, 3-methyl hexane dioic acid ataupun 3-methyl 1,6-hexane dioic acid. Alright, so next example kita ada alkene, but this one we know that it is trans. So you have trans 3-hexene. So 3-hexene untuk indicate C double bond C berada di carbon yang ketiga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is trans 3-hexene dioic acid ataupun trans 3-hexene 1,6-dioic acid. Okay, next kita ada example kalau melibatkan aryl group ataupun benzene ring. So, the parent name akan jadi benzoic acid. Bila you have benzene ring, attached to it ada COOH. Okay, so dia akan jadi benzoic acid. Yang lain-lain substituent akan jadi at the next carbon lah, sebab carbon pertama mesti carbon ini. Okay, benzene ring, this carbon ada. Okay, so untuk benzene ring ini akan jadi carbon pertama, kedua, and seterusnya. So remember that carbon atom daripada benzene ring attached to COOH, so ini will be numbered as carbon 1. So carbon at COOH di sini tak perlu numbering. Okay, so let's have a look at this example. Dia akan jadi 2-bromobenzoic acid. Next example ini COH, and ini jadi carbon 1. So dia akan jadi 2,5-dichlorobenzoic acid. Okay, so next you have 2 carboxylic group present at the aromatic compound benzene. So naming dia akan jadi numbering benzene dicarboxylic acid. Okay, so contoh kita ada kat sini position 1, 3. So this is 1,3-benzene dicarboxylic acid. Okay, so kita ikut saja format ini. Let's say ada substituent di tengah-tengah. So kita akan ikut lowest numbering. Okay, so kita akan pusing depends on the lowest locant. So this one will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, and the naming will be 2-chloro 1,4-benzene dicarboxylic acid. Sebab carbon 1 mesti COH, And then kenapa kita pilih this carbon as second carbon? Because it is the lowest numbering untuk naming. Alright, so next example. So kalau ada cyclic carboxylic acid, kita akan namakan dia cycloalkane. So alkane ni depends on the alkane tu lah. Kalau 5 carbon, cyclopentane carboxylic acid. Kalau 4 carbon, cyclobutane carboxylic acid. So the carbon atom attached to the COH akan jadi carbon 1. So ini carbon 1 lah. And kalau ada for this example, this one is cyclopentane carboxylic acid. Let's say you have substituent. So ini akan jadi carbon 1 because you have COH attached to it. And then kita akan pusing ikut this way because the lowest numbering for substituent. So this will be 4 bromo ikut alphabet. B come first before M. So 4 bromo 2 methyl cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Alright, so next example. If a compound contain carboxyl group and other functional group, priority will be given to carboxylic acid as the parent. Okay, so kita tengok semula this list. Okay, so untuk this one, remember COH it has the highest priority compared to other functional group. So, this one, dia akan jadi 3-methyl 2-cyclohexene because you have hexene, carbon-carbon double bond, carboxylic acid. Now, let's have a look at this extra exercise.